So back to Vurhonga Savanna multiplayer we go with a bit of an unorthodox start. We're standing up here on the roof of the lodge. I saw all these Gensbuck and Wildebeest just kind of milling around, and I figured probably our best option is get up here and see if there's anything decent. And sadly, I kind of think the answer is no. Maybe that male there? Nothing really else to speak of, so why don't we see if we can get something lined up. We have the Hansen 30-06 today, so that's about 300 meters. I think if we just aim a little low, that should be just fine to bring him down. Starting to drop already, and interesting start, but we'll take it. That's a much better looking one. There's a 4 up to 310. That's more like 150. See if we can maybe get a hard shot for that. It's like right at the top of that dark mark on the leg. I'm kind of surprised that didn't get it. It's still going down a lot faster, and I'll be curious to see just how we missed that. But a couple of decent Gensbuck to get us going. Hardly the start I expected. But the last couple times we've been out here on Vurhonga Savanna, we've had some really good luck. So I'm hoping that kind of thing can continue, and maybe a couple of big Gensbuck getting us going here is a good sign. So now, just how close to a heart shot were we? It was double lung, but we were just in front of the heart. So you can use that area as a target. You can see we got the height correct, but because of the angle, we were just a little bit off. Definitely enough there from the 30-06 it could have gotten through. That's a 306. I like the looks of things so far, and we're moving in the right direction. By the way, I'm sure it'll come as no surprise, but we have the Quist Reaper once again today. And anytime we get the opportunity to talk about this, I always like to mention it. There is no such thing as melanistic springbuck. This is a black-brown, and it's not even a rare, it's just uncommon. It's also really, of course, really determined to get away. That was a gut shot, and it still dropped it, by the way. But, yeah. A lot of times we'll do videos here on Vurhonga Savanna, shoot, I don't know, a level 4, and a black-brown gets away, and there's a couple of comments saying that I missed out on a melanistic. Whole point here is just to help you if you ever see one and it gets away. Not a big deal. They're not even a rare. By the way, somehow, Vital Blood. We even hit a lung? They do have enormous lungs, to be honest, so I guess that's why. Most species, that would have been stomach at best. But yeah, black-brown fur. One of those things that it's good to know. Jeez, those horns are just not that impressive, but you don't want to, say spend hours chasing that, thinking it's a rare one. The only rare springbuck are albino, so it's actually really easy to know. So finally a chance to use the 375 today. Got a max estimate level 7 lion. That's out there about 250 away. And just no chance, dropped in its tracks. Go figure, we couldn't manage to hard shot a Gensbuck to basically as a target on the side of its leg where to aim, but just fling a 375 round out there, no problem. But nice to see that 236 to 270 estimate got him double lung and heart. Pretty well center punched it, I guess a tiny bit lower it could have been, but 226 meters, a 46.45 score. And by the way, the time got changed like a bunch here, and then we joined another server, but lion drink time, I think that's a good time to be out here. Man, our Wigeon luck makes no sense to me. We couldn't get one for forever, and now we find level 3s all the time. Oh, no way, we got it out of the air, too! I don't know if I've ever kept the scope on one falling from that height. That was up there. But only up to 932, maybe the lowest estimate level 3 Wigeon we've seen. But we'll take more of those any day. Maybe the 4th level 3 we've had, and the last 3 are in the last, I don't know, 2 months? They've been in a really short time frame, considering it took us a year to get one. So we got blood there. They pretty much fall straight down, but I guess he had a little bit of momentum. He's down right up here. And we shall see. I mean, they can certainly troll. 905 is diamond, so plenty of room above that as well. He is looking very much common. Oh, barely, but very much a diamond. 909, we will take that and tax it him pretty quick. I don't know what order videos are going to come out here, but the albino Vurhonga we shot however many days ago, we weren't able to claim that. Wanted to make sure we could tax this before we'd have anything crazy happen like that again. Got that in the wing at 186. And, I mean, every time we see some kind of trophy duck here on Vurhonga, if we have to spend time decoying it in and trying to set up for it, it seems like it takes 45 minutes or an hour. So in theory, we just saved that much time and got a diamond. That is a crowned wildebeest. It's alert. There was a lion chasing down here. I don't know if it's alert because of us or alert because of the lion, but we have the new Hansen 30-06, and I think that'd be really cool to try to get a rare wildebeest with that. So if we can move around here, you know what, better yet. Actually, she just turned on her own. That should do just fine. She's going to go absolutely nowhere. I think we are required to talk about it literally every time we find a crowned wildebeest. I can only hope someday in the future male wildebeest can be crowned. If you didn't know, it's only a female rare, but they still look so cool, and every chance we get, we always go for them if we find them. But if I'm not mistaken, first rare with any of the new Rapid Hunt Rifle Pack weapons. It's a decent level 2 as well, 23.31, but good size horns. You can get level 3 female. Gold is just not attainable for female wildebeest, so not too bad. Got that double lung just to the left of the heart, but we will always take more of those, so we'll probably send that to the second trophy lodge. Just a cool looking rare. Like I said, just if you could get a male, imagine a bighorns diamond, any diamond with this rare fur, it would just look super, super cool. But this is, like I said, just par for the course with Vurhonga here in 2025. We haven't been out here a ton. Hello? Why? I don't know if it was chasing something. I really have no idea what just happened there. Anyway, let's just go ahead and pick that up. We've been here like 3 or 4 times, and on every occasion, we've had a really, really good hunt. So finally gonna get another chance with the 7.62x39. We really haven't used it much today. Got a springbuck out there. It's a little less than 300, and we talk about the bullet drop with this thing. We're gonna have to aim a little low, I think. Because it's got insane bullet drop, it also means you really got to be careful about zeroing for beyond the distance that you're trying to shoot at, because you're going to hit way higher than you might expect. So I don't know exactly what the distance was. 267. And we were a little back because it was moving too, but keep in mind, we aimed like under this thing. So it really has just a notable difference. That's one of the biggest things that I think we've kind of struggled with thus far with it. Those shots where we're zeroing for 300 and aiming low, it's a little bit weird. I don't know when this became a springbuck hunt, but got another level 3 out there. This one's the opposite. It's 300, really I should have looked at the exact, 350-ish? That says 352, so we'll probably have to aim about the same amount high. Maybe not quite that much. There we go. I really like this thing, but getting that dialed in, a little tougher than I thought. There's a bunch here. Probably, because that's like a decent one. My thought was if we could actually get any kind of hit, it would punch straight through, but I don't think either were actually high enough to get, like, into the vitals. Now, he still didn't go that far, but both of those, I'm gonna imagine were flesh hits, actually just sort of ran straight to where we last saw him. We had, yeah, way too low, and once again, way too low. Now, keep in mind, we were 0 for 75. A lot of guns that works, this one, not so much. I think, though, had we 0 for 150 and hit, like, up in here, liver probably would have been reasonable. But a couple of springbuck down, and every shot we take, as I don't know what is going on there, and his jaws sticking out, I think. Apparently, if you shoot them right when they're starting to get alert, some weird stuff can happen. But anyway, point was, all this stuff is just little data points where we can learn just exactly how much bullet drop we're dealing with, and just getting used to that for not just the crazy long stuff that we were doing over on Te Awaroa, but just the average everyday hunt. We want to just not do what we did there. Miss the first one and have to rush the second one. Eventually, that thing will become second nature. Now, wouldn't be a Vurhonga hunt if we didn't have a Charging K Buffalo. Got some other ones out there too, including a mythical, so might try to get that guy too. And just for fun, I haven't done this yet, especially if he's stuck there. How does the Quiz Reaper do? That's Vital Blood, so it punched through. Actually, it's going down already, so it ain't bad. He's finally working his way out of there. I'm kinda curious what one bullet's gonna do, but let's just say if you were to shoot a Charging K Buffalo, we'll get 2 shots at it. He's gonna go down pretty fast. Might have reserved a little quick kill, but honestly, he was alive for quite some time. Yeah, 3%. Got something. Punched into left lung both times. Not a bad performance, all things considered. When you can shoot foxes with that, and it's fine at taking down K Buffalo, pretty solid deal. So, 375 though. 300 meters. Did we? Oh, I thought we dropped him for a second, the way he kind of moved sideways. We did get a long shot though, and that's the important part. And with this guy down, yet again, we're going to be heading back to the Trophy Lodge with some pretty cool kills from Vurhonga. That guy was 144. I thought that shot was low, but still got in there to the lung. And I think we will, for both of those, since it was a lower scoring diamond Wigeon, go to the second lodge. Now again, we've got just diamond pheasants everywhere from our pheasant grind, and I definitely think, especially next to a green wing teal here, our diamond Wigeon will look a little bit better. 909.99 according to that. That actually goes really nice together. They have a really similar wing pattern. Like super similar. You can see the little minute differences. That's kind of neat. Let's do kind of like a maybe opposite pose. I like that. That was a complete accident that works out really good. Now, as far as the crowd wildebeest goes, we've got a couple in here, and I kind of think we'll just try to find one that this outscores. So this one was 22, I'm almost certain. Today's was 23, and it was. So a simple little upgrade. I think those horns are actually, like, visibly bigger. So not bad. Crown wildebeest and yet another diamond Wigeon, and it feels like with so many things this happens. We struggle forever to get a certain diamond, and if it's on a map that we keep on coming back and hunting, we end up getting more and more of those diamonds right after we finally break through and get the one, and the Wigeon seem to be doing exactly that. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video, so as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.